Okay, good morning to all. So today, in continuation with our memory management unit, the last point we were discussing, that is nothing but page replacement algorithm. We have seen the examples on the LRU page replacement, optimal page replacement, and FIFO page replacement algorithm. So in this lecture, we are going to discuss few more examples on these three algorithms so that the topic or the concept will become more clear to you, and you will able to understand from the numericals which I have shown here. These all numericals are here, and as already I have told you that these numericals are very important in operating system theory. There are a numerical based on this algorithm, that is page replacement algorithm, CPU scheduling algorithm, as well as on the disk scheduling algorithms and bankers algorithm. So mostly more than 30 to 40 marks they are carrying. There is a weightage for this numerical problems, right? So let us see the first example on the page replacement algorithm. The page reference string is given here, having the reference number 241 23245628726. How many page faults occur for the following replacement algorithm using 3 frames? Now always we have to see that how many frames we are going to use here. The 3 frames we have to take, and for these 3 algorithms, that is FIFO, LRU and optimal. FIFO, LRU and optimal. So let us start with FIFO algorithm. So number of page frames are 3. This is nothing but frame number 1, frame number 2 and frame number 3. Right, so 3 frames are initially empty, 3 frames are currently free, and the page reference is made to page number 2. Page reference is made to page number 2. And this is a FIFO algorithm. FIFO, the logic tells that the page you are putting first, that is to be out first. That is first in and first out. Very simple to implement. So number 1 page fault occurs here. See, this green number indicates the page fault, and these are nothing but your 3 frames shown here. And this is your reference string. This is your reference string. Right. So 2 page fault number 1 occurs because page number 2 is not present in the memory. That's why page fault occurs. To satisfy this page fault, the page number 2 bring inside the main memory. Okay. The next, it goes to the next reference. That is reference is made to 4. 4 number page. The 4 is not available in the frames. So that's why the page fault number 2 occurs here. So 4 automatically bring here. So 4 will be bring here to satisfy the page fault. Next memory reference made to page number 1. Okay, so page number 1 memory reference 1 is not available. Page fault 3rd occur, and to recover this page fault, so this 1 number is placed here in the empty frame. Right. So this is the structure up to 3 page fault. Now the next memory reference is given to page number 2. Means next demand is made for the page number 2, and we'll check here. Yes, page number 2 is available. Yes, page number 2 is available. So there is no question about the page fault. So there is no page fault occurs in the system. The page number 2 executed successfully. There is no question of page fault. Right. Next, going to the next request, that is nothing but reference is made to page number 3. Reference is made to page number 3, and here 241 3 is not available. So that's why you need to replace the page. That's why you need to replace the page. Which page is to be replaced out of 241? So algorithm says that, this FIFO algorithm says that the page which has spent maximum time, which is first in, that is to be out first. So out of 2, if we compare these 3 numbers, 2, 4 and 1. So 2 number is the first number, that is the first page that is brought inside the memory, that is to be replaced first. So that is why 3, 4 and 1. This is nothing but your page fault number 4, and this page fault is now satisfied by page replacement. Instead of 2, you are putting 3 here with the help of this FIFO logic. Right. Now next memory reference is made to 2. Yes, page fault occur because 2 is not available in the memory. So page fault number 5 occurs, and to place the 2 for the page replacement. So out of this 3, 4, 1, which page is the first one out of the comparison 3? So 4 is the first one as compared to 3 and 1. So definitely instead of 4, you are replacing here the desired page, or the page which is required. You are putting it inside the main memory. So here is nothing but the 3, 2, 1 is the structure. Now again the reference is made to 4. Again the reference is made to 4. Page fault occurs because 4 is not available. So out of this 2, 3, 2, 1, which is to be replaced? So which is the first in comparison with 3, 2, 1? So out of these three number, one is the oldest one, or one is brought first inside the main memory. So one is placed instead of 4. So this is the sequence 3, 2, and 4. 3, 2, and 4. Next, see the reference made to page number 5. Reference is made to page number 5. The page number 5 is not available. The page fault occurs, page fault number 7, and which is to be replaced there. So compare again 3, 2, and 4. Which is the first here? So 3 is first. 3 is earlier as compared to 2 and 4. That's why 3 is replaced, and instead of 3, you are putting 5 here. So you will get here 5, 2, and 4. The same case for 6. So for 6, which is to be replaced? Comparison between 5, 2, and 4. So 2 is the earlier, or 2 is the first one as compared to 5 and 4. That's why the new structure becomes 5, 6, and 4. Page fault number 8. For 2, again 2 is not present in the list. So page replacement is required. Which is to be replaced? 4 is to be replaced because it is the oldest one here. See here, this one. Right. So here 6 is here. You are 2 is the only thing here. Right. And sorry, 2 is the replace. Only 6 is here and 5 is here. So 4 is the oldest one. That's why you are replacing 4 for 2. So this is the structure after for replacing the page. Next memory reference is made to page number 8. 8 is not available. Page fault number 10 occurs, and to place that 8, you are going to replace 5. The same for 7, and for 7 you are getting now 8, 7, and 2. You are getting now 8, 7, and 2. Now if you see, when the reference is made to 2, so there is no replacement is required because there is no page fault occurs. Why? Because 2 page is already available and the demand is made to 2, so there is no question about the page fault. Right. Then next reference made to 6. 6 is not available. Page fault occur. Page fault number 12. And which page is to be replaced? So out of 8, 7, you can replace. You can either replace 8, or so out of this 8, 7, and 2, which is the first one? So 2 is the first one. That's why you are going to replace this page number 2 by 6. Right. So this is the way for FIFO algorithm. So first numerical or first algorithm we have solved, and how many pages we are? How many page fault we are getting here? We are getting total number of 12 page faults. So you have to draw the diagram by this way. Write the reference string first. This is the way to write the reference string, and below to this you have to draw the 3 frames. If there is a question for 4 frames, you have to also draw the 4 number of frames. If it is asked in the numerical, if it is a 4 frame, so in this way you have to draw the 4 frame, right? And you have to apply the logic of algorithm and solve step by step. Okay, and the answer must be correct. And it is very simple. There is no rocket science, or there is no any difficult condition in this particular algorithm, right? The next is nothing but your optimal page replacement algorithm. So see here. So what is the logic of optimal page replacement algorithm? So in optimal page replacement algorithm, we have to look into the future, or we have to look in this particular direction, right hand side direction, or in the forward direction. The optimal page replacement says that the page that will not require for longer duration of time, that will not require means in future, that page is not required, means in right hand side direction we have to see, or we have to look into the future, and that particular page we are going to replace here. Reference tree is mentioned here. Again, take the 3 frames. So first 2, page is not there, page fault occurs. 2 is bring inside the memory. 4 is not there, page fault number 2. 4 bring in the memory. 1, the page is not present, so that's why page fault occur number 3. So bring that one in here. So and all the 3 frames are currently occupied. Now the next reference is made to 2. 2 is present. There is no question about there is no page fault occurs in the system because 2 is already present. Now the reference is made to 3. Reference is made to 3. 3 is not present because 2, 4, and 1 are there. See here, this one 2, 4, and 1. So page fault number 4 occurs here. Now out of this 2, 4, and 1, which page I am going to replace? So optimal page replacement policy says that replace the out of these 3 which will not be required. So I am here now, right? I am at 3. So from here I have to see in the future direction, in this particular future direction. So 2 I require immediately here. Then 4 also I require after 2. Means after 3 immediately I require 2, and after 2 immediately I require 4. So 1 is not required entirely in the list. So number 1 page is not required or will not be required in the list. That's why I'm going to replace this one. This one is replaced by this 3. Getting this point? Means looking in this direction. So 2 is nearer. That's why I cannot go for 2. 4 is also nearer. So 1 is not available, or 1 is not at all required. That's why 1 is replaced by 3. Right? Now next memory reference is made to 2, but 2 is already available in the memory. No question about the page fault. 4, so 4 is also available, so there is no page fault occur for 4, right? Now 5, so 5 is not there. There is a page fault number 5 occurs for number 5 page because it is not available. Now from 5, I have to see in this direction. I have to see in this direction. So out of this 2, 4, and 3. So here 2, 4, 3. Yes, 2 is required here, and which one? Which 4 is not there, and 3 is also not there, right? 3 is also not there, and 4 is not there. So instead of you can replace either 4 or you can either replace this 3. So any number you can replace. So here I have replaced 3 by 5 because both the pages are not required in future. That's why any number you can replace. So instead of 3, I put here 5. Right now, go to the 6. 6 is not here in the memory. Page fault number 6 occur, and from 6, so here you have to compare 2, 4, 5. So 2 is required, and 5 is also not required, and 4 is also not in the list. That's why you can either replace 4 or you can either replace 5. So I have replaced here 4 instead of 6, right? Then go to the next 2, but 2 is there in the memory. There is no question about the page fault. Then go to 8. Then go to 8. So out of this 2, 6, 5, which is to be replaced now from here, just draw one line and just start looking in this direction. Just start looking in the right hand side direction here. So you will find that 2, yes, 2 I require here. Then 6, after 2 I require 6. That's why, and there is no question about one can say that 5 is not there. So you are going to replace this 5 instead of 8. So 8 I have replaced here instead of 5, right? Then go to number 7. For 7, there is a page fault occur number 8, and to replace the page, which page I have to consider here? 2 I require here, 6 I require here, but 8 there is no question about 8, so that's why 8 is replaced by 7, right? And right, then next to go to 2 and 6, but there is no question about the page fault because 2 is already available and 6 is already available. So only number of page faults are 8. There are total number of page faults are 8 only. So this is how the optimal page replacement algorithm works. Total number of page faults are equal to 8. The next LRU page replacement. So LRU in the exactly opposite to that of your optimal page replacement policy. So LRU says that you have to look into the left hand side direction. Means you have to look into the past. The page which was not required for the longer duration of time, that page is to be replaced, right? So start here, just put here the reference string and just 2. So first page fault occur for 4, put it here. The second page fault occur for 1, page fault number 3 occur, and put that number inside the frame. So now all the 3 frames are currently occupied. For 2, there is no question about the page fault. Now for 3, see here, for 3 page fault occurs. Now out of this 2, 4, 1, which page is to be replaced, right? So from 3, I have to start looking in the left hand side direction or looking into the past. So 2 is just I have used here. 2 means 2 is nearer to 3. So that's why 2 is not going to be replaced. Then 1 is near to 3 as compared to 4, and 4 is here. So you will see here, you will find here 2, 1, 4 number are here. So 4 is the longest as compared with this 2 and 1 with the number 3. 4 is at much distance or more distance as compared to number 1 and 2. That's why you are going to replace 4 by 3. So that's why this 2, 3 and 1. Replace this 4 by 3. Getting this point? Now, this is the page fault number 4. For 2 again, there is no question about page fault. Then 4. Now 4, there is no 4. That's why page fault occur. So which page is to be replaced? Now compare here 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1 comparison and start comparing from number 4. So from here 4 you have to look into the backward direction or into the past direction or in the left hand side direction. So 2, yes, 2 is used or 2 is required just. 3 is also required just. So there is no question about 1. So 1 is longer at a very long distance from 4. That's why I'm going to replace this 1 by 4. So this is the structure for this 2, 3 and 4. Now the next memory reference is 5. So for 5, the page fault occurs, page fault number 6. So from 5, I have to look in this direction. So 4 is recently used. So 4 is there. Then 2 is there. So 2 is there. So there is no question about 3. So 3 is at a large distance or at a long distance as compared to 2 and 4. from 5. That's why, so 5 is placed here instead of 3, right? Same case for 6. Again, look inside the backward direction. So 5 is here used, 4 is used, and 2 is here. So instead of 2 here, I am replacing this 6. Instead of 2, I am replacing the 6. Now for 2, so again the question, so compare between 6, 5, 4. So 6 is here, 5 is here. So 4 is at very large distance. So 4 is replaced with the help of 2. With the help of 2. That is looking into the past. Looking into the past. Compare which is the longer one and which is the page that is the longest from the current page that is to be replaced straight away. Right? So then for 8. For 8, compare between 6, 5 and 2. So 2 is nearer to 8. So there is no question about 2. Then 6 is again closer to 8. Then 5. So 5 is at a long distance, or 5 is in the past. We can say in the past it was not used in the past for the longer duration of time. That's why 5 is replaced with the help of 8. The same case for 7. Again look in this direction. Same case for 2, but 2 there is no need of any replacement because 2 is available in the memory. And for 6, again look into the direction. So for 6, I have to see 7. Yes, 7 is here. 2 is here. So there is no replacement of 2 and 7. So definitely 8 is to be replaced by 6. And there are total number of 11 page fault for the LRU page replacement algorithm. Right? So see here, the same memory reference string. So you will find here number of page faults equal to 12. So FIFO algorithm gives you how many number of page fault? Initially, it has given you the 12 number of page fault. Then this LRU also gives you the 12 number of page fault. But whereas optimal page replacement algorithm gives you only 8 number of page fault. Only 8 number of page fault. Getting this point? Okay. Consider the next example. The reference string 6, 5, 1, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 2, 3, 6, 3, 2, 1, 2. How many page faults occur for the following replacement algorithm, assuming 3 frames? Again, you have to consider the how many frames? Again, you have to consider the 3 number of page frames. So FIFO, LRU, and optimal. I think it is a self-explanatory. So you will see here it is same as the example we have discussed earlier. The 6 page fault, 5 page fault occur, 1 page fault occur, and for 2 the page fault you need to replace the page number 2 here. You need to replace the page number 6 instead of 2. Right? For 5 there is no question of page fault. For 3, yes, you are going to replace the 5 page. FIFO means the page which is the page which is brought first inside the memory, that is to be replaced, or that is to be out from the memory. So we'll get here total number of page faults equal to 12, right? Then for the optimal page replacement, the same way we can see here. So for 6, 5, 1, there is a page fault. For 2, again 1 page fault occurs in the system, and we can see that. So for 2, which page is to be replaced? So from here we have to look into this direction. Look into this direction means, so how many pages? The 6. So 5 and 1. So 5 I require here immediately. Then there is a 6 is required here, and 1 is required. See, this is a very best example. So when the reference is made to 2, and I have to decide which page out of this 6, 5, 2, which page is to be replaced. So I will look into the future from 2 onwards, from page number 2 onwards. So I will find that yes, 5 is required here. Immediately 5 will be required. So 5 will be placed here as it is. Then after 5, which is required 6. So 6 will be placed here as it is. So 6 is placed as it is. Then 5 is placed as it is. But when you see 1, so 1 is a very long distance. At very long distance, it will be used after a longer time in future. Right hand side direction, right? So that's why 1 is replaced by. So this 2 is placed here instead of 1. That is nothing but your optimal page replacement policy. 5, there is no question about the page fault, right? Then 3. So from 3 here, so see comparison between the pages. So 6, 5, and 2. These 3 pages you have to compare. So 5 is here. So there is no question of 5. 5 is placed as it is. Then 2 is here. So that's why 2 is forwarded as it is. But 6. So 6 is here. So as compared to 5, 2, and 3, 6 is at a longer distance. So definitely 6 is replaced by 3. 6 is replaced by 3. Right. So for 5, there is no question about the page fault. And for 4, now for 4, again page fault occurs. So compare between 3, 5, and 2. 3, 5, and 2. So what we will see here? 3, 5, and 2. So 2 is here, 3 is here, and 5 is not here in the list. So definitely the 5 is now replaced by 4. Instead of 5, put here 4, right? Now 2, no question about the page fault because 2 is there. 3, no question about the page fault. 3 is already there. For 6, yes, page fault occurs. So out of this 3, 4, 2, which is to be replaced. So here start comparing. 3 is required, so place 3 as it is. 2 is required, so 2 is here. So 2 is as it is. So 4 is not in the list, in the future list. So that's why. So 4 is placed by the 6 here. 4 is placed by the 6. Now for the next memory reference 3, no page fault occurs. For 2, no page fault occurs. Now 1, there is no 1 there. That's why page fault number 8 occurs here. So which is to be replaced? So only 2 is there. So you can either replace 3 or 6. So here I have replaced page number 6. So that is 3, 1 and 2. And for the next 2, there is no page fault because 2 is already available in the memory. So total number of page faults are, how many total number of page faults? There are total 8 page faults in the with the help of this optimal page replacement algorithm, right? The same way, the LRU page replacement algorithm, just look into the backward direction or look into the past. So up to this, we can say that this is up to this, okay. Now for 2, we have to see in this direction. So compare between 5, 6 and 1, 6, 5 and 1. So 1 is here, 5 is here and 6 is here. So 6 is at a longer distance. So that's why 6 is replaced by 2, 5 and 1 as it is, right? For 5, there is no replacement because 5 is already available. For 3, now for 3, so look in this direction, from 3. So 5 is there, so put 5, so bring 5 as it is. Then 2 is here, so bring 2 as it is. So 1 is at a longer distance as compared to 3. So 3 instead of 1, you are putting here 3. And the same way, so for 5, no page fault occur. For 4, again look in this direction and compare between these 2, 5 and 3. For 2, again look in this direction and compare between 4, 5 and 3. For 3 also the same process you have to repeat. For 6, again look in this particular direction and compare between these 3 pages, right? So you might get somewhat confused that, but here I have already written this thing, but you have to not compare this thing. For 6 number, this is comparison is to be made. For 3 number, this comparison you have to made here. For 2, this column or this particular comparison you have to made here. Here I have already written, that's why you might think that the numbers are already there, but it is not so. They are calculated depending upon the logic of LRU. 3, there is no question about the page fault. For 2, there is no question about the page fault in the system. For 1, yes, definitely you have to compare the 2, yes, 3 and 6. So 6 is at large, so definitely 6 is replaced. 1, 3 and 2. For 2, no question about the page fault in the system. So total number of page faults are equal to 10. Total number of page faults equal to 10. So this is the way how to solve the problem with the help of this LRU page replacement strategy. Consider the following page reference string 2321 52 4532 and 52. How many page faults occur for the following replacement algorithm? FIFO, LRU and optimal. But see here, what is the difference? For 3 frames and for 4 frames respectively. Now here you have to also take the 3 frames and you have to take the 4 frames. 3 frame means what? The same string, you have to, with the help of 3 frames, how many page fault occurs, and with the help of 4 frames, same algorithm, FIFO algorithm for 4 frames and FIFO algorithm for 3 frames, you have to consider 3 frames and the 4 frames. So now how to solve this such type of examples? See here. FIFO algorithm, first take the 3 frames. Yes, with the help of 3 frames, how many page faults will be there? So with the help of 3 frames, I'll get here 9 number of page faults. So same policy, the 3 frames are there. So 2, 3, there is no page fault for 2. 1 page, bring that 1, now 5 page fault occurs and replace the page number 2 by 5, and the process continue for FIFO, right? And by using 3 frames for FIFO algorithm, so I'll get here 9 number of page fault. I get here 9 number of page fault. Now coming to the 4 frames, see here, again write down the string again, reference string write down. Now here instead of 3, how many frames I have to take here? I have to take 1, 2, 3 and 4 frames I have taken here. So, and then apply the same logic of FIFO we have to apply here. 2, 3, then no page fault for 2, then 1, 2, 3, 1, and there is one more frame. Where free frame where you can place that 5 number. So the particular page replacement is not required here because you have got one more free frame, right? Then 2, there is no question about the page fault because 2 is there. Now for 4, yes, there is a page fault occurs, and for 4 which is to be replaced. So out of this 2, 3, 1, 5, out of this 4 number or 4 pages, which page has brought first inside the memory? Page number 2. That's why this page number 2 is replaced by 4, and then remaining as it is 3, 1, 5. So logic is same, but only the thing is that one more page is added. The third is nothing but the fourth. Sorry, one more frame is added. That is nothing but the fourth frame. For 5, there is no question about the page fault. For 3, no page fault occur because 3 is there. For 2, again, out of 4, 3, 1, 5, which is the earlier one or which is the first one? So 3 is the first one. So you are going to replace 3 by 2. So there is 4, 2, 1, 5. There is no page fault for 5 because 5 is already available, and 2 is also available. No page fault for 2. Right? So this is the way number of page faults are 6. Now you can compare and you can write the discussion that, or you can write the conclusion that for FIFO algorithm, if we use 3 number of frames, then total number of page faults are 9. And if we use 4 frames, the page fault number is reduced. That is nothing but 6. The page fault number is now decreased, and it is obvious case because you must know or you must remember that particular graph, right? As the number of number of frames are increased, number of page faults are decreased, and this particular example is applicable to that particular case, right? There is no any question in this case. The next algorithm is nothing but your optimal page replacement algorithm. So first solve it by 3 frames, and by using 3 frames, so how many page faults we get here? For 3 frames, so very less number of page faults with the help of optimal page replacement algorithm. Only 6 page faults we are getting here, right? So 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, then 2, 3, 1, then 2, 3, 5. Again, replacement policies start comparing in the future. So for 4 also start comparing in this right hand side direction. At 2 also start comparing in this direction also, right? Now next case is nothing but the 4 frames. Optimal page replacement algorithm, how it works when the number of frames are 4. So see here, number of page faults, definitely it is reduced. So initially it is 6, but here if we go for 4 frames, so number of page faults only 5. Very simple. 2, then 2, 3 as it is, then there is no question about for 2, then 2, 3, 1, then 2, 3, 1 and 5. Then again 2, there is no question about the page fault for 2. For 4, what is the policy? Optimal. Optimal means look in the future direction. So which will require? So 5 is required, then 3 is required, then 2 is required. So definitely 1 is not required in the list. So instead of this 1, you are putting here 4 number, and this is the current list. This is the current structure of the frames. So 5, no page fault because 5 is already there. 3, no page fault because 3 is there. For 2, no page fault because 2 is already available. 5, again, no page fault because 5 is there in the memory. For 2, no page fault occurs because 2 is in the memory. That's why the number of page faults number is significantly decreased for 4 number of frames. So this is the comparison you can write for optimal page replacement algorithm. Using 3 frames, we have got here 6 number of page fault, and using the 4 frames, we have got here 5 number of page faults, right? The LRU page replacement algorithm. Again, same one here. For 3 frames, the number of page faults are equal to 7, and if we go for the 4 number of frames, see here how many number of page faults are there. Total number of page faults are 6. So definitely, as compared to 3 frames, definitely by using all the 3 algorithms with the help of 4 frames, we are getting significantly less number of page faults if we are increasing the number of page frames. So here for 4 frames, we are getting here 6 number of page faults. The logic is here again we have to go in the left hand side direction. For 4, look in the left hand side direction. For 3, look in this particular direction. Getting this point? Again one more example is given. Consider the following page reference string: 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, 5, 6, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, how many page faults occur for the following replacement algorithms? Only 2 algorithms are given here, that is LRU and optimal. And what is asked for 3 as well as the 4 frames, the same case, right? So LRU page replacement algorithm for 3 frames, the same way. So how many page faults will be there? There are total 15 page faults for LRU page replacement using 3 frames. Total number of page faults equal to 15. And if we go for 4 number of frames for LRU algorithm, so how many page faults occur here? So page faults are 10. So definitely the number is now reduced for the four number of frames. And for optimal page replacement algorithm, we can see here for 3 frames. So for optimal page replacement, how many page faults occurs? There are total 11 page faults occur for 3 frames. But whereas in case of 4 frames, the page fault number is 8 only. Page fault number is 8 only. So number of page faults are equal to 8. So this is the way, very simple. There is no difficulty. Only you have to think carefully in case of optimal and in case of LRU. Rest of the thing is very simple and very easy, right? Okay, so let us stop here, and here I conclude that the top unit number 4, that is main memory management, is completely it is completed here. And what I am doing here, I am going to share you the assignment on the unit number 4. So up to 16th of October, means within 15 days, you have to solve this assignment and again upload it on your classroom, right? And if you have any doubt, any query regarding this algorithm, you can ask me. So let us stop here, and for the tomorrow's lecture, I will convey you the timing.